Good morning, dear students. So in the last session we have studied till the logic gates. In that NAND gate symbol was little wrong. So I hope in the PDF you got the NAND gate symbol is correct and all the gate symbols are correct. I hope you have observed it. So these are the all logic gates. So the performance of logic gates, I hope you are familiar with this performance of this logic gates. So the AND gate, which will be the Q is equals to A into B, it is a multiplication of two inputs, and OR gate, it is a addition of two inputs, and NAND gate is a reciprocal of AND. So these are the logic gates. So after these logic gates, before we go with the properties of the, what you can say, identity property and cumulative properties. So before we go through these properties, we'll study how the binary numbers are converted into decimal and decimal numbers are converted into binary. So this is called as a numbering system. So first we'll convert the decimal to binary. So before we convert the decimal to binary, we should have to keep in mind that under the decimal number, base value is 10, that is 0 to 9. So under the decimals, we are taking the base value as 10, but in the binary, it will receive the only two signals, that is 0 or 1. Computer will read the two signals, that is 0 or 1. So for the binary, we'll take the base as 2. So as I said, for decimal we are taking the base as 10. So to convert the decimal to binary, we have to concentrate on the reminders values. We are not going to concentrate on the quotient values. Okay. We have to divide each number by 2 in the decimal value till we get the quotient as 0. So for example, we'll solve an example which is decimal to binary. We are converting decimal value to binary number. Okay, for decimal value we'll take example as 27. I said base value will be 10, right? So I said the number is divided by 2 till we get the quotient as 0. So 2 ones are 2 threes are. So remainder we got as 1. So next 2 6 are 12. So remainder is 1. 2 threes are 6. Remainder will be 0. 2 ones are 2, then remainder will be 1. Then 2 zeros are, then the remainder will be 1. Actually, this 2 should come here. Next, as I said, we are going to write the remainder value in reverse order. Correct? So this is the reverse order. While converting the decimal to binary, we have to write the remainder values in reverse order. So for the decimal 27 base to the 10 decimal value we got as a binary is 1 1 0 1 1. This is 1 1 0 1 1. Okay. Then it is base 2. So this is the decimal to binary. What we are doing? We are dividing the number, each number by 2 till we get the quotient as 0, and whatever the remainder we are getting, we are writing that remainder in reverse order. So these 3 points we have to keep in mind while converting the decimal to binary. So next one more we'll do. One more example, that is 125 to the base 10. That is 125. Correct. 2 6 are, then 2 2s are, then the remainder will be 1. 2 3s are, 2 1s are, remainder will be 0. 2 1s are, 2 5s are 10, remainder is 1. Then 2 7s are 14, that is the remainder, it will be 1. 2 3s are 6, remainder will be 1. 2 1s are, remainder will be 1. 2 zeros are, remainder will be 1. Correct. So now we'll write the remainder in reverse order. So for 125 base to the 10, that is reverse order, that is 1 1 1 1 1 0 1. 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 base to the 2. So while converting the decimal to binary, 3 points we have to keep in mind, that the number is each number is divided by 2 until this process will continue until we get the quotient values as 0, and we are concentrating only on the remainder values. Those remainder value we have to write it in reverse order. So these 3 points has to keep in mind while converting the decimal to binary. Now we'll convert the binary to decimal. So we'll see how to convert the binary to decimal. So binary to decimal. We are converting binary to decimal. For example, binary numbers will take it as 1011 base to the 2. We'll check how much we'll get. So while converting the binary to decimal, we have to keep in mind that each digit of the position, or else each position of the digit is having some weightage values. So those weightage values we are going to write it from right to left. So first we'll make a box. So this is 1 0 1 1. So I said the binary is consisting the weightage values. Those weightage values we are going to write it from right to left. That is 0 1 2 3. Okay, and we are using the base value as 2. So the number is 2 2 2 2. So these weightage values are going to be multiplied by each position of the digits, that is 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3. So now we'll multiply these values, that is 1 into 2 raised to 3 plus 0 into 2 raised to 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0. So 1 into 2 raised to 3, that is 8. Then plus 0 into 2 raised to 2 is 4 plus 1 into 2 raised to 1, that is 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0 is 1. So 1 into 8 is 8. 0 into 4 is, it will be 0. Then 1 into 2 is 2. Then 1 into 1 is 1. 8 plus 2 plus 1 is 11. So for the binary of 1011 base to the 2, we got decimal as 11 base to the 10. So what we are doing while converting the binary to decimal, we have some weightage values. For each digit of the position, considering some weightage values. So we are writing those weightage values from right to left. Okay, those values has to be multiplied with these binary numbers and we'll get it as a decimal value. We'll solve one more binary. One more example we'll solve, that is 10111. So what we have to do, first we have to make a box. It is 1 0 1 1. This 1 0 1 1 1. So now what we have to do, we have to write weightage values, that is 0 1 2 3 4, and then base values 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4. Next step is we are going to multiply with these values, that is 1 into 2 raised to 4 plus 0 into 2 raised to 3 plus 1 into 2 raised to 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0. So 1 into 2 raised to 4 is 16 plus 0 into 2 raised to 8 plus 0 into 1 into 2 raised to 4. 2 raised to 2 is 4 plus 1 into 2 raised to 1 is 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0 is 1. So 1 into 16 is 16. 0 into 8 is 0. 1 into 4 is 4. 1 into 2 is 2. 1 into 1 is 1. So this is 16 plus 4 is 20. 22, 23. So for the binary, that is 10111 base to the 2, the answer is 23 for decimal. So this is how we will convert the binary to decimal. So what we are doing here, first we have to understand the concept that the binary concept is consisting the some weightage values. For each position of the digit is having some weightage values. So those weightage values has to write from right to left. Then they are going to multiply with these numbers. Then we'll get it as answer in decimal. So for the decimal, 3 points we have to keep in mind. That is, each number is going to be divided by 2. This process will continue until we get the quotient values as 0. And whatever the remainder value we are getting, we are writing that remainder value in reverse order. So these 3 points has to be keep in mind while converting decimal to binary, and binary to decimal, 3 points has to be keep in mind. So in the next session, we'll start with the properties. Thank you.